Hey guys, so as you can tell already from the title of this video, we're doing some makeup looks. For the summer, I've been really into just like a basic, dewy, simple, fresh face look. As I have mentioned in videos before, anytime I talk about makeup, I'm not really sold on using any specific brushes. I've never had an awesome set that I want to share with you, but things have changed. Vanity Planet sent me this incredible 15-piece vegan, cruelty-free makeup brush kit, and I'm so excited to have it. This lovely makeup kit comes in this obviously vegan leather casing, which is great. I travel a lot. I can't just have my brushes laying around everywhere, so this is really good. Keeps them clean and organized, which I need. They have these awesome birchwood handles and they feel great and they haven't caused me to break out, which some brushes absolutely do. So all good things in my book. Obviously, I'm not going to tell you guys about an awesome product and then be like, okay, now go spend thousands of dollars on it, because if you would add up the cost of getting each brush, it should be insane. But I have a discount code for you guys. Check the description box below so you can go get your brushes and do this look. Before we get started, I do want to mention that this look doesn't necessarily translate really well on camera, but it's been what I've been doing every day for the past few weeks and what I'm going to continue to do all summer. It just looks a little bit shiny with my camera and my lighting and whatever. If you are looking at me like, Cam, you're greasy as fuck, girl, not a good look. Not a good look. It doesn't look like that in real life. So if you want to know how to get this look, keep watching. Oh, before I start, I do want to say my eyebrows might look like they're done. I just did the eyebrow tinting that I did in a previous video from like a couple weeks ago. So this is just that I'm done. They're not actually with makeup on them. Starting off, I'm using the flat top stippling brush with my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I just take a little bit and squirt it on my hand and then just put it all over my face in like globs, and then I blend it all out. I love this brush because it's compact enough that I feel like it's giving me full coverage, but it's also, well, I guess not full, I would say more medium. I'm not a big fan of completely full coverage, especially for this look. I want it to be a little bit dewy and summery and not be overdone and like cakey. I completely forgot to mention a huge important part of this look is that I moisturize about 10 to 15 minutes prior to doing my makeup with coconut oil. And next up, I'm gonna use a little bit of my concealer. It's just Sephora brand. It's really light right now. I've gotten a bit too tan for this, so I was at Sephora. I don't know why I didn't buy a new one, but it is just the Bright Future Gel Serum. I will put the links in the description box to all of these products so you guys don't have to like search for them. I just dabble it right under my eye and then bring it down a little bit in a triangle formation. We'll just take it a little bit on the sides of my nose and down the bridge. Looking good. The only tool I'm using in this demonstration, not from the kit, is my beauty blender because I'm just too attached to it. Normally I'll wet it a little bit and squeeze it out before I blend this out, but the sink's all the way over there and I'm lazy. Alright, next up is my Smashbox Trio Contour Palette with the angled contour brush, which is absolutely amazing. I like to contour with a slight angle. I take both colors a little bit and just mix them, dabble them. We're just accentuating the cheekbones. And then I take the very side of the brush and tap it like that onto it, so not straight on, just the side, to get my nose area. And I just run down the side. You can kind of already see where it's dark from where I didn't put the light area. And I'm just gonna tap a little there and tap a little on that side. And then we're gonna go back in with the dark and I'm just going to bring down the forehead. And then I'm gonna sweep it right under the jawline. Accentuate that a little bit. So that's it, just a light, quick powder, nothing too heavy. You don't want to like cake this on. Really, really, really light hand. And finally, with the contouring aspect, I should probably use a different brush. I never do when I contour, but I'm gonna take my light color and just go over anywhere that I put that concealer just to kind of lock it in a little bit. So I'll dust down the bridge of my nose, under the eyes, just so I'm not shiny looking because of the liquids. At this stage of my makeup, I typically do my eyebrows, but since I just did the tinting, I don't really know how much I want to do to them. They're already a little bit aggressive. Now I take my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix 02 setting spray and just spray down my face. I normally let this dry for about like 5 to 10 minutes, and while it's a little bit dewy, I put on my highlighter so it really sets that in as well rather than spraying my actual brush. I'm going to use the fan brush and my Tarte Trio highlighter palette, which is unfreaking believable. I love this stuff. I normally use the one on the far right, and then I'm just going to take this right on top of the cheekbone. With these lights, it almost looks like I already have highlighter on because it's shiny from that setting spray, not fully being dry yet. I use that as a guideline of where I want to put it, so I'm just gonna lightly brush that on top of the cheekbone, so above where you put the contour. And then for this next part, I always just use my finger to have a little bit more control, and I just dab a little bit, and I'm gonna do it right in between my eyes on the bridge of my nose, not all the way down, just tap right there, and then I'll blend it out with my pinky that has not touched the highlighter, and then the slightest bit on just the very, very tip of my nose, and then I'm gonna put it right on the arc of my lip, right on the Cupid's bow, and then right in the corners of my eyes, just a little dabble. And finally, I just use my Tarte mascara. It is Tarteiste, which I actually adore this mascara, and I'm kind of picky with mascaras, so saying a lot. And that is seriously it for this look. This is all about nice, dewy, fresh, summery skin, and you can obviously jazz it up for nighttime and do maybe an eyeshadow or a bold lip. But this is just my daytime look that I do for the summer. And just for shits and gigs, I will show you guys what I kind of add for eye makeup because it's also really light and natural. So if you're not down with just wearing mascara, you can do this. I'm gonna use the Tarte palette. I'm just gonna use this little blender brush. I kind of mixed the lightest and this color. I don't know what they're called. Does it say? Oh. Says it right under them. This is Free Spirit and Supermom. So I'm just gonna mix them and tap them right on the brow bone and brush it over the lid. And then I mix Wanderer and Dreamer. And I'm just gonna run this over the crease of my eye. And then I'm gonna take my angled brush and taking the darker Dreamer color and just run it on my lower lash line. Okay, so this is the entire kind of summer, easy, quick, basic, dewy look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you try it, please send me pictures. You can just tag me or hashtag me or do whatever on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, yada yada, so I can see how it came out. If you guys have any questions, if you need more explanation, if you want more info on any of the products, check the description box or comment below and I would be happy to answer them. I'll see you guys next week. Love you. Bye.